more dark on camera than what they really are, so just please pay no mind. Like in person, it is just such a beautiful tan. It just has like that red undertone. It's kind of coming up orange, it looks like on camera, but it's really not like that. So I just popped off all my nails. They were on like a really good still, but I just wanted to pop them off because I wanted to put some new ones on since we are going to Mexico, like I said. The trick is to making press-on nails last so long. Whenever you're going to put them on, you always want to file your nail first. So you file it down really good, just like whenever you go and get your nails done over there by a nail technician. They're always filing down your nail just so that whenever they put the acrylic on, it has something like a rough surface to kind of grab onto, and that's what makes it last longer. So if you file your nail down with a nail file or whatever, if you want to get one of those little tools that help you file it down and shave it down, that's fine. But I just use a regular nail file. I actually have one right here. Let me get it. I just use a regular nail file down all my nails individually, and then I'll go on one by one, pick my size with my glue. I had said this yesterday, yeah. So with this glue, it's by Kiz. I don't know if you can really see it, but it's just called PowerFlex Max Speed Nail Glue. So I'll leave a description down below where you can get this. I just got it at Walmart. But yeah, so I just go in and then I'll put pressure on each nail for 1 minute, like a minute a nail, so roughly like 10 minutes, and then they're good to go. They have lasted me like almost, I want to say, a week and 4 days, so I'm pretty sure I could have pushed it to 2 weeks, but I just wanted I wanted to try all my new ones already. So anyways, we're gonna go ahead and jump in, and we're gonna be using the Huda Beauty foundation. And if you want to go ahead and continue watching, we'll just jump right into this video. I'm excited to put on my face with you guys. I'm hoping right after this I can go in and shoot another video and show you guys what's in my bag for my trip. So hopefully I can do that right after this and do like a double film. But like I said, if you want to continue watching, let's just jump right in. Alrighty, so we have our foundation, we have our two little sponges here. Of course they are damp, so I'm going to dab this on. This color is Toasted Coconut 240N. So I do love this foundation. It's just super thick. Like, if it reminds me of any kind of foundation, it reminds me of what's the Estee Lauder Double Wear. It seriously reminds me of the Estee Lauder Double Wear. It's super thick, dries fast, and I'm a mixer, so it's hard for me to give, you know, people the best review on foundations, just because like I constantly mix foundations all the time so that they have like the best wear and the best look, and to me that's how I always get my good results, because I'm always mixing. I feel like with this foundation it's just super thick, so I will mix a foundation that has more of a watery base, and then they end up turning out really perfect. One of my other favorite foundations is also by Estee Lauder, but it's the maximum like coverage or maximum wear, but it comes in that like blue tube, and I love that one. It's just super thick too, and I feel like at the end of the day, like my face just kind of looks really cracky, and I'm just not feeling that. So, but like I said, and I'm just gonna go ahead and mix. I mix a little bit of my L'Oreal. No, it's not that one. It's this one. It's the L'Oreal Rose Beige. So I love these foundations. I feel like for a drugstore, like they have done so amazing on this product. So I'm just gonna bring this down to my neck. It is a little bit lighter, but I feel like when we once we go in and we contour everything up really nicely, it'll blend in seamlessly. And we're going to be using the L'Oreal Full Wear Concealer. This is like my all-time favorite concealer right now. Like, I'm so obsessed with this concealer, you guys. Like, it is just a game changer for the drugstore industry. And I know, like, everybody wants to buy, you know, the expensive stuff because it's supposed to be the best, but when you find dupes for stuff, it's just amazing, like, for us people who don't want to spend all that money all the time. And I love whenever I find a good drugstore dupe. Like, that'll be my #1 go-to. So I'm just packing this on underneath my eye just to kind of brighten everything up. Of course, on my nose, and then right on my forehead, just popping it right on there. I'm even gonna bring it right there. So we've kind of lightened up those parts of the face. I'm just going to take the other side of the sponge, kind of what I did in the last video. I just don't like to mix my foundation over, like on the sponge part, I don't like to mix my foundation over my concealer when it's on the sponge. It's just weird. But after I do my concealer, then I'll go back to where I use the foundation side. I'll switch it over, and that's how I end up blending out the line, like that real harsh line. So I don't know if I'm the only one that does that, but it's just weird for me. I don't like to mix my foundation side of the sponge and my concealer side. So we are just packing this in, same concept. I feel like I already put on so much makeup. I just don't like, I do not like cream contour. I feel like it just looks super cakey. So now I'm taking that other side that I was telling you guys that just has the foundation, and I'm blending the lines together. I know you guys can't really see it, but I can like really see where it's kind of highlighted underneath my eye area. And then I swear my hands look so bad, but they really are not that bad. And I am drinking coffee, guys, because it is, like I said, 7:30 in the morning here. Well, now 7:40. And I tried to get up early before James and Audrey woke up, because I've really been wanting to like do a full video with you guys where I'm just not interrupted and I can like do everything. Okay, so where is, I feel like I'm missing something. Oh, it's over here. So I have like pre-packed a lot of my stuff already, and I just like have stuff in this little makeup bag, and I was like, oh my gosh, where's my stuff at? I'm just gonna leave it right here just in case I need it again. Okay, so again with the Wet n Wild Photo Focus loose powder, I just love this because I feel like there's no flashback whenever I take pictures, like at nighttime or even like when the sun's setting. I really like this. I do like the Airspun too, but my all-time favorite, like I wish I had time to order more products online, but I had already ordered so much stuff, like my dress and all that good stuff. I really love the Laura Mercier loose setting powder. I feel like that's just my all-time favorite. Like if you've ever used it and you don't like it, like just let me know why. Like I'm so curious, because for me it worked for me, but I know some girls like it just dried out their skin or it just didn't work for them, and I'm like, oh my goodness, like how? I don't know how it did that. It worked so good for me. So I'm using another wet e.l.f. sponge, and I'm just kind of going underneath my eye in that little crevice of my nose because I hate that. I feel like sometimes when I'm in a rush, I miss this little piece right here, and it looks so bad. I did walk outside earlier to let the boys out, my little puppy boys, and there was thunderstorms last night, and it is so humid, so muggy, just extremely hot. So your girl's baking her whole face again. I literally just have to bake everything because if I do not, it's just terrible. Okay, so now we're gonna go back in with the foundation concealer side, and we're just gonna make sure there's no lines underneath. Let me see if I can zoom in just a little bit. Okay, so we are just going to make sure there's no lines anywhere. Same concept, use the powder sponge. Keep on wanting to say blender, but it is not a blender. And I can't rave about this sponge anymore, but I'm like obsessed with this sponge. Like, it just has the perfect bounce. It does not soak up my foundation, and it's not like a stiff sponge. Like, it is super spongy, like, and for like $5 or $6, like, I'm shook on this sponge. Like, Elf really did outdo itself this time. You guys really did. Okay, so now that this is complete, we've baked the face. I'm gonna go ahead and do my brows off camera, just because, like, I'm super precise and I feel like I've already done a quick brow tutorial with you guys. And if you want to see that, it's in one of my previous videos. I am an Ardell brow girl. I feel like their stuff is so good. The felt tip pen, the brow pencil, and then I recently just got this Brow Confidential. I don't really know. I think it's, let me see, it's just like a brow duo. So basically you get like this taupe side where you can like fill everything in really nicely. I guess kind of like the Maybelline, and then you have like a clear gel. Maybe, I don't know. There's not really directions or anything on here, but it's fine. It just comes in like a little tube like this. I'll probably never use this. I wish I would have. I wasn't even paying attention. I tried to get a precision pencil and of course didn't. But anyways, I'm gonna go and do my brows real quick. I will be right back. Okay, so whenever I'm doing my makeup and I'm not filming, one of my girlfriends at work told me about this podcast. I don't know if you guys listen to podcasts or you're into them, but I'm like so into them now. Like, I absolutely love podcasts, and if you watch them, please link down which ones you like below, because I'm like so obsessed with them. But I wanted to tell you guys this podcast that I've been so obsessed with lately, like literally listen to it every day. It is called Crime Junkie. Let me repeat that again. It's called Crime Junkie. And basically it's just one of those, like, think of like a 2020. It's just going over like crime, murder, mystery. Oh, also, before I like jump in, a lot of people have been asking where I got my little headbands, and both of them are from Walmart. I just have two little pink ones that just keep my hair back. But yes, this was at Walmart, like kind of where the hats and stuff are in that section. But anyways, now I'm gonna dip into the two lighter brown shades that are adjacent to the white shades. So anyways, back to Crime Junkie. I've been obsessed with that podcast, and the girls' names are Brittany and, oh my gosh, I forgot the like main girl's name. Hold on, let me look really quick. Her name is, I'm like so obsessed. Oh my goodness. Oh, Ashley Flowers. How could I forget that name? It's like it just went blank. So Ashley Flowers and Britt, but just Ash and Britt. So Ashley, like I know them. Ashley is like the main one who speaks, and both of their voices are just super intriguing. Like I am obsessed with their podcasts. Like it is so in depth, and it's different like whenever you watch something on TV and like you see it. I get it, like you're gonna remember it forever or whatever, you know? But when it's kind of like when you're reading like a nonfiction book back in 3rd grade and you're envisioning everything that's happening and just kind of portraying it in your own little unique way. For me, it's just you get to use your imagination when they're telling you these stories. So it's just super chilling because they go into depth about all of these crimes, you know, murders and just things that have happened like in the United States or other countries, and to like women and men, like people that have gone missing and stuff like that. So they are going into depth about each crime and kind of like what's happened to these people, what happened to their killers, how they got caught, how they got murdered or killed, and or you know how they went missing. So they go in step by step and they just tell you, and you're like envisioning it. And like I know this is weird, but while I'm like cleaning or like driving to work or you know putting on my makeup before you know, or like even when I'm jumping in the shower, I turn it on and I listen. And I know that's like super creeps, right? But I just like, it's kind of, I'm so interested in what's going on. Like I want to know, so I just get stuff done when I'm listening to it. Like I'm obsessed with their show, and if you haven't listened to it, like please go when you have time and listen to Crime Junkie. Like it is just such a good, like it's just well thought out, well put together. Like they put so much research into each segment that they post, like each story. And not only that, but like the people who haven't been found or like their murder like is still unsolved, like they're basically trying to put more attention on that case, like letting it be known like, hey, this isn't solved. And so I just feel like that's so unique. Now I'm sorry, like I haven't even been telling you guys what colors I'm using. Now I'm like jumping into this reddish shade, like that kind of like red dirt clay shade, and I'm just gonna put this like toward this back crease and just kind of bring it forward. But back to Crime Junkie. I swear, like I'm hooked on this show. And I'm already almost done with all the segments that they have up on their podcast. Like I'm already done with almost all of the podcasts that they have. And like I want to be one of their like, not little groupies, but there's this, like you can become like a member to where they like upload more podcasts faster, so that way you can watch them and not have to wait like an entire week before they come out again. But yeah, I think I'm gonna do it. And they have the cutest little shirts online because I follow them on Instagram, and I'm just like super obsessed like with them. Like I really am. I'm really obsessed with Ashley and Brittany. So I forgot like what the name is of the site that you can go on and like try to register to become like a little member, but I think I'm gonna do it, and then I'll like have a video on when I do that. But I even got, like I tell my clients like when they come in, like, have you listened to this podcast? Like, do you listen to podcasts? Would you be down to listen to it? And then, you know, like get the feel if they would. And then I'll like go in and tell them about it. But yeah, I've been like super obsessed with that podcast. So I'm just going in and we're blending those two red tones together, and I'm just gonna kind of buff them out. I'm gonna shoot for like a red tone only because it is 4th of July. I might even put like a copper shimmer on top just to give this eye a pop. But I am going to go for like that smoky kind of tone. But yeah, like I'm super obsessed with that podcast. But like I said, like if y'all guys listen to any other like crime podcasts, like please let me know. Ooh, that coffee's getting cold. I need to hurry up and finish drinking it. And also I'm a hazelnut girl. Like I will only drink hazelnut. I do not like any other coffee. Sometimes, very rarely, like I'll get a mocha if there's like absolutely nothing else, but I'm a hazelnut gal. Yeah, but if there's like any other podcast that you guys listen to that are like crime related and that you feel like are good, like let me know. This Maybelline Unstoppable eyeliner in Espresso. It's waterproof, so that's why I love it, because it really doesn't go anywhere. Alright, so we're just going to take that and I'm going to kind of put this on my upper lash line because I hate seeing like any little specks underneath here, like white specks. And then I'm gonna okay, so we got all of that on. Now I'm going to go in with my mascara. I've been getting lots of questions about my lashes. I don't have any lash extensions or anything on right now. Or pretty much ever. I did get lash extensions maybe like a month back and I love them. But for me, I'm an eye rubber. Like I always rub my eyes. I have to wash my eyes. So I mean, I used to always put on like falsies. I just haven't recently because like I said, my eyes have been watering so much. So I tend to like not gravitate towards like lashes or lash extensions. I am due for a touch-up, like I said, on my eyebrows. I did get microblading. They still look really, really good. But I need to go in just to kind of touch up my arch area. But I'm right now just putting on the Anastasia Beverly Hills Brow Gel in Blonde just to lighten up my brows. I believe I told you guys in the last video, yes, my eyebrows look dark, but once I put this on, it just gives my eyebrows that beautiful highlighted look, because I love when my eyebrows are a little bit lighter than my hair, or they kind of match my hair because I have blonde in. But for me personally, I just have to have them look a little bit lighter. To me, that's the most natural look, and it works for me. So that's just my preference. So I always go back in with the Anastasia Beverly Hills Brow Gel at the very end in shade Blonde. So now I'm going to come in with my primer by L'Oreal. It's the Voluminous Primer. So it's white. The shade is white. And I'm just going to come in. I just realized I have that shimmer right here. Okay. So now I'm going to come in and just start priming these lashes for the mascara. And I feel like this is what gives them the best lift. Like it just makes them look fuller and longer, and I don't know, I'm obsessed with this duo. Like L'Oreal did really, really great when they decided to do this duo. So this is like my all-time favorite mascara. I used to use, I think it was by L'Oreal too. It was in like that brown tube, the brown and gold tube. I love that one too. That's probably like my second fave, but that used to be like my first favorite. And it was so stinking cheap too. Okay, so I'm just doing like a few pumps through these lashes. And I kind of let my lashes get a little bit tacky before I put on the actual mascara, the Lash Paradise. I just like them to get a little tacky. I feel like that's whenever they just do whatever. It's kind of like whenever you do your falsies, like you want. Okay, so now I'm gonna come in with Naked. This is by Pink Dust Cosmetics. I absolutely love and am obsessed with their lip line. I'm gonna come in and just, I think it's in shade Naked, yeah. Did I say that already? Yeah, shade Naked by Pink Dust Cosmetics. I'm gonna line this out. And I do overline my lips, so not as bad as I used to when Kylie first came out with her lips. Like, everybody had to overline them. That was just the style. Like, if you didn't, like, who were you? But I still overline them just a little. I mean, I wish they were a little bit fuller, but it's okay. Like, I'm not gonna die. It's fine. So now I'm gonna come, oh, this is Emma. And I just love their packaging. Like, it's so cute. Now I'm gonna come in with one of their lipsticks by Pink Dust Cosmetics. And it's just this really pretty pink. A little too pinky, but I think I'm gonna come in with Angelina by Pink Dust, and it's more like a peachy pink, and just kind of, what did I just do? And just oops, okay. Cute. And now to top it off, I'm just gonna put on by Pink Dust Cosmetics their lip juice, and just pop that on. Oh, I love it because it has like a cinnamon smell. So death breaking. Okay, it's crisp, it looks good. Okay, So this is the final look. Now let me find my setting spray. Oh, it's around here. Oh, here it is. Okay. So setting spray by Maybelline. Okay, I think everything's gonna stay. We're just gonna let that set. And yeah, you guys, this is the finished product. Everything looks good, and I'm going to shut this film down and then do another one on how I do my fake nails. And then yeah, I'm gonna try to do what's in my bag, but I have to still like do some packing and help James, so I might not have enough time to do that, you guys. If I don't, I'm so sorry, but I'm still gonna post like 2 videos. I'll probably break up the nail one and my makeup one just so that you guys can, you know, see more or less what I'm doing with all of that, and I can go more in depth and not have to like cram each video together. But like I said, yes, this is the finished look. I will link everything that I used down below. I wanted to know what you guys thought about my hair because I did put a few darker pieces in there, and I'm kind of like liking it a little bit more. I feel like it gives it way more dimension and it just kind of blends. I really hope you enjoyed this video. If you have any questions, please comment down below. If there's anything else that you guys would like to see or, you know, want to know about, just message me, or like I said, leave a comment down below. Please like this video, give it a thumbs up, and hit that notification bell so that way you can get my baby, she wants me to go over there. Hit that notification bell so that way you can get notified anytime there's future videos, and please subscribe to my channel so that way you can see future videos. Alright, you guys, I am going to start on my nails and do another video for you guys, and go and get some breakfast and start packing for Mexico. I will see you guys soon. Bye bye.